What's going on, gang? It's your boy DBGTX-YT, and welcome to my first in-depth Dragon Ball video called Dragon Ball 101, where we go ahead and talk about different topics, different discussions in the Dragon Ball realms, fights that occurred, fights that didn't occur, what ifs, other in-depth things, like a lot of things that the community has a lot of debates on. In today's video, we're going to be discussing one of the hottest, if not one of the biggest topics in regards to the Dragon Ball Z. Not only an ending, but at the same time a big what if, and something that was brought up also later on in Dragon Ball Super. And that is Goku versus Gohan. The thing about it is, Goku has never seen or looked at Gohan as an opponent. He's always seen him as, you know, his son, someone that's just as strong as him or stronger than him. He has never looked at Gohan as a rival, as a person that he needed to overcome. There are perfect illustrations of what I am talking about when you watch Goku versus Vegeta, or training for the fight against Vegeta. You know that, you know, due to the disappointment of losing against Raditz the way that he did, he was definitely trying to overcome an obstacle, you know, a person that was going to challenge his limits, you know. The same way with Frieza, the same way with the android cell, you know. But by his side, Gohan was always there, and that is an interesting point, because Vegeta brought up that Goku should have saved Gohan instead of saving Hercule and Dende and whatnot, because he would have preferred to have a fighter instead of somebody who would be on the sidelines, especially Hercule. He's just a regular human being. But ultimately, due to how the story turns out, he was the one who saved the universe by having everyone, you know, raise their hands and so on and so forth, and launch the spirit bomb and help with that bit. But this is a what if, so let's go ahead and let's say Goku instead chose to go with Gohan, you know, Trunks and Goten. So at that point, you would obviously have more fighters and no healers. Nonetheless, the Supreme Kai was still on planet Namek, so he would be able to heal them to full power, which means that Gohan would get a Zheng Kai Boost, so would Goku, Vegeta, and of course the boys, in order to fight, you know, Majin Buu in that final moment. That's where we're gonna start, and these are the points that that I wanted to point out in regards to the Gohan ultimate form, obviously, versus Goku in Super Saiyan 3. Both will be at top power, they both will have a Zheng Kai Boost, and to be honest, looking out throughout the series, I realized that both Gohan and Goku received, sorry about that, the same amount of Zheng Kai Boost throughout the Majin Buu saga. Gohan receives a Zheng Kai Boost from Kibito when he gets his energy absorbed, and then Kibito goes ahead and heals him, so Gohan gets a Zheng Kai Boost there. He also gets a Zheng Kai Boost when Kibito heals him again after Majin Buu knocks him away. Now, another time that he also gets another Zheng Kai Boost, another power boost, is the training with the Z Sword. His training with the Z Sword, it's exponentially and incrementally just blew his power out of the water itself, just with him training with the Z Sword. It is shown from not only the anime standpoint that at first he couldn't lift the Z Sword without going Super Saiyan, to the point where he was swinging the sword with just one hand. If that doesn't tell you that the man was gaining an extreme amount of power, I don't know what to tell you. So that's one. Also, Supreme Kai points out that at that point, with the Z sword and his power, they were pretty much a match to go up against Majin Buu. I don't know how true that was. Obviously, Majin Buu's regeneration ability comes into effect, but of course, the Z sword has the magical ability of whatever you cut can't regenerate and such. So that's a whole other debate. Nonetheless, let's continue going on with another Zheng Kai Boost, and this is the what if Zheng Kai Boost. If Goku had saved Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, then the Supreme Kai would have gave them a Zheng Kai Boost on the planet of the Kais, and then that will be Gohan's final Zheng Kai Boost in Dragon Ball Z, if he was saved there. Now, will that, with all those Zenkais, plus of course the ultimate Gohan boost that he got, would that have put him over Goku in Super Saiyan 3 form after the fight with Buu? And to look at that, now we're gonna go ahead and look at the Goku perspective of things, his Zheng Kai Boost and whatnot that he also received throughout the series. So if you look at it carefully, Goku receives a Zheng Kai Boost after the fight with Majin Vegeta. He gets healed by Dende. So there's a Zheng Kai Boost there. And if you fast forward, due to the fact that Goku doesn't have much more fighting in the next part of the arc, then when he comes back from being dead and he's trying to fuse with Gohan / Vegito, at that point, when he fuses with Vegeta and then he fuses in Majin Buu's body, Goku also gets a Zheng Kai Boost at that point. Fast forward a little bit, and when they get to the planet of the Kais, Supreme Kai heals him before heading off the planet before the ultimate battle. So those are 3 Zenkais there, and then the final Zenkai comes at the very end. What would end up happening is they will all get fully healed, and they will get obviously another Zenkai boost due to that, both of them. So ultimately they have about the same amount of Zenkai boosts throughout the series. I've broken down that Goku at one point obviously was exponentially stronger than Gohan at the beginning of the Majin Buu arc, but by the second act we definitely see, with all the training with the Z sword, with everything that comes up and the ultimate form showing up, Goku even explains that Gohan is probably the best hope in the universe. Gohan had enough power to mop Super Buu. Goku had enough power to mop Super Buu, but ultimately Goku was no match for Buhan, and Gohan was at least doing something about Gotenks Buu. So those are things that I take into consideration. I believe that the fusion of Buhan, is that much stronger than the fusion of Gotenks, and I mean like way stronger. And that goes to show you exactly how much stronger Gohan was than Gotenks. So ultimately, in my analysis or in my breakdown, I really have to give this battle if Goku and Gohan were to fight after the Kid Buu ultimate battle. I will have to give this fight to Gohan. I honestly believe that up to that point, Gohan was the stronger entity, was the stronger power level. I don't see a way that Goku could have honestly taken this battle. They're both smart. They're both, high-level martial artists, but Super Saiyan 3 has a major weakness, a major drawback, that the longer the battle is and the longer the dragged out, the more and more liable is the user to run out of energy, so on and so forth. Obviously, like a overcharged battery. Ultimate form, unfortunately, does not have that problem. And Gohan's ultimate form pushes him beyond his limits, and every time he gets healed, his ultimate form, just like Super Saiyan 3 without the drawback, gives him the enhancement and power that he's getting from his Zheng Kai Boost, from his Saiyan blood. That is easily visible in his training with Piccolo. That is easily visible in the Supreme Kai training with the Z Sword, and that is definitely visible in the latest chapters of the manga, where Gohan, the chapter version of Gohan, has Gohan become this unbelievably strong entity where he can take on the fused might of Kefla. So yeah, that's honestly the biggest factors and the biggest pointers. Gohan's Zheng Kai Boost would probably be bigger than Goku's at that point, and the Super Saiyan 3 transformation will not hold out against Gohan. If anything, Gohan would figure that out, that Goku has a time limit, and he will probably push that. Just like Goku will figure out that he has a time limit, and he will push to probably finish the battle quickly. Now, can he finish the battle quickly is the question. That's something that it's up for debate, but I honestly believe that with the skills and with everything that was presented in this video, everything will point out that Goku will probably end up losing his energy first before he can land a critical enough blow to take Gohan down. If you disagree or agree, let me know in the comment section. I am open to hear y'all guys' discussion. You guys have been great. Thank you for watching all the way through. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. I will continue doing more of these. And with that being said, I will leave it at that. DBGTX over and out.